Okay, so welcome back. For today's video, I want to talk about love and your relationship to others because obviously a huge part of it is whoever it is that you're directing your love towards or your attention towards, or whoever is sending that attention back to you that you think is causing these feelings of love. Now, obviously, it feels good when people treat you a certain way, but you can't make it dependent to the point where you feel needy and you actually feel like you need it in order to feel that way, because that's when we have strains on relationships. If you make someone responsible, it can create a dependence, a codependence, and it also will make them responsible for when you don't feel good. And that type of responsibility was never meant to be on someone else's shoulders. If you give yourself the freedom to feel love regardless of what somebody's doing, it can change how you date people or how you even reflect that affectionate feeling towards people. It's not to say that you're going to be standoffish and not care, but just knowing that you have the choice to feel love no matter what somebody's doing can help you create compassion for others when you need it. It could help you walk away knowing that you could still have love for a person and still decide to separate and not feel guilty about it. Or if someone decided to leave you, you don't have to put yourself down or feel like it means something's wrong with you or you're flawed or you need to have some sort of resentment towards others. Like, none of that negativity has to be how you react when things come to an end, because even though things are over, you still have that connection to other people. But it's much better when you don't feel dependent, like your happiness isn't dependent on others, so that you can still move forward with your life. And that's what Everyone Is You pushed out is kind of representing. Like, that's basically this concept in the manifestation community where people outside of you are reflections of you. So obviously whatever assumptions you have about someone is just, it's not just the way they are, it's the version of them that you believe in. So if you believe someone treats you bad and they're not showing up for you the way that you would like, that's because you already had that expectation. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of us have assumptions about the people that we date and how they are. And then when we have those experiences as confirmation of what we believe, we think, okay, that's more proof that I was right and things don't work out. No, it's literally your perception that is limiting you to those kinds of experiences. So that means that that person could be treating you badly, but then how many times do we hear people get into the next relationship and they're doing everything that you wanted them to do and then some? It's not that they're consciously picking and choosing. It's just that people will evoke different things from them based on how they're being. No one wants to feel pressured or told what to do, but there are people out there who willingly express love and do things for their partner. Even if it's not naturally in their comfort zone, they'll still willingly want to do those things because they'll feel motivated to do so without somebody telling them what to do. So that's really what it's about. It kind of helps you take responsibility for how people show up, and that also means that you can change what you get from people. It's not take responsibility in the sense of blame, it's a sense of empowerment, meaning you can assume positive things about people, especially when it comes to love, and experience them treating you like the king or queen that you know that you are. So you could practice it on people and just see, like, if I change my assumptions about this and I decide everyone loves me, everyone wants to take care of me, everyone wants to spoil me. If you really continue telling that story, I guarantee you'll start seeing different sides of people, or you'll attract new people into your life who show up for you in the way that you deserve to be showed up for, if that makes sense. So I'm going to keep this video short because that was just a little concept I wanted to start off this part of the series with. everything else going forward is going to be about your relationship to other people and how you can improve that. Okay, so I know I said I was leaving, but I have one more thing to say. So basically, the concept with everyone is you pushed out, it just means that you can kind of reverse engineer how you want people to be, or you could even change your assumptions about your partner. Like if you could do affirmations like, oh, my partner is so loving towards me, my partner always treats me so nicely, I'm always spoiled, or anybody that I'm attracted to always treats me like the best option, well, the only option, because there's no competition. But yeah, anybody that I like always showers me with affection. And just have general assumptions about people you're attracted to, or if you have a special someone, you can focus on those attributes of them that you would like to see, even if they don't show up. If they're not showing up that way right now, they will conform. You just have to stick to your story. It's about believing in yourself and empowering yourself to see the best in others so that you actually get the best in others. And you could also just focus on your own self-concept and your identity, because even with that, that's really how you're getting these experiences already. So if you just change how you see yourself as someone who gets the treatment that you want without asking, see yourself as someone who naturally has easy, fun, loving relationships. It's easy for you to connect with others. People love connecting with you. Like, just tell a new story about how love works for you and how people show up in your life. And I guarantee you'll see those changes, but you have to stick to it, because sometimes when we're deciding new assumptions, we might still see old patterns showing up. It doesn't mean that it's not working or that people aren't changing. It's just you have to stick to your identity, because the same way you're in this identity of not getting what you want and people are showing up that way, you've practiced that for quite some time. So it's not really a matter of time, it's just more consistently identifying as someone who gets the loving experiences that they desire. So now I'm gonna end the video, but I'll see you guys in the next one.